guys, so it is 8:15 in the morning. Oh, excuse that light. So you can see that I am now have some sort of makeup on. I've had a wash, I've got dressed, I've done my hair. I have, I'm just going to move that out of the way because that's really quite bright. Move it that way, a bit better. I have got myself dressed and got ready for work. Even though I'm working from home and we are all stuck at home and we can't go out anywhere, it's really important to just make sure that you still get up and you still are active and you're still working effectively. There's a couple of things just to be aware of when you are working from home, because you will start to feel lonely, you will start to feel potentially sort of like on your own. So what we've been doing as an organisation is we've been setting up regular video conferencing through an app that we use, which is Microsoft Teams. It's awesome. If you ever get the opportunity to use it, just use it. You can do video conferencing, you can even turn the video off, just join the meeting, and you can just sit in the meeting and talk to each other like you would in the office if you were normally in the office, which is just a really nice way to be able to interact and get to talk to each other. And not only that, gives you a bit of support when you're doing your job as well, because sometimes you just need somebody to confirm something within your role, so it's nice to have that opportunity to have somebody there to do that. One of the things I do as part of my role, so like I've said before, I am a business sector specialist and a fitness sector specialist. So what that means is part of my role is I make sure that I check that my STs or my skills tutors are happy, they're doing their job correctly, the quality of the work is all good, but it also makes sure that just part of the mental health and well-being, that we're there for support and we're there to ensure that they are happy and they're able to do the job correctly. So one of the things that I've done this week, which I'm going to send out for Sam so she can maybe potentially use it, is I've just had a look at some little things that you can do when you are working from home, just to ensure that you don't get bogged down, because I know it's really easy to be sat at a computer screen. It's 8:15, like I said, now, and I put my computer on, and sometimes I can be sat here till 5-6 o'clock and not move. So it's really important that you do follow a few of these steps just to keep yourself sane and physically well as well. So first of all, just make sure that you do get up out of your chair. So every hour or so, I will get up and walk around. Having a coffee is a really good idea, because it will naturally cause you to need the toilet anyway. So just getting up and going to the toilet, even if it's just once an hour, you're still getting up out of your chair and you're still moving. Other things can include things such as move when you're sitting at your desk. So if you are sitting at your desk, this is a really bad position that I'm sitting now, but make sure normally that you're sitting up straight. But things like twisting, just when you sat looking at your desk, just leaning over, or even just giving it a big breath, just to get that blood flowing and just to stop you becoming stagnant. It also can make you reset and refresh. So if you've been sat staring at a screen for a long time, even if it's an hour or 2 hours, for you to just have a look away and just do a couple of exercises and just reset yourself, it can make all the difference, and it can make you focus better on the task that you are actually doing. Other things are things like getting a bit of exercise into your routine. So one of the things that we're going to do at lunchtime is we're going to break away from work. We're going to do a 20-minute yoga session. It's on YouTube, straight on the TV. It takes 20 minutes, half an hour, grab some food, and then straight back to work. So just having that bit of a break up and making sure that you are putting some exercise, even if it's at the end of the day and you can do a little bit of exercise. One of the things that me and my 2 children have been doing is going for a walk. So every day at around sort of 3:30, 4 o'clock, because I've been starting a little bit earlier, I've been able to finish a little bit earlier. So around sort of like 4 o'clock, we'll go out for a walk, which is obviously our allowance within lockdown, but we'll go out and have a good hour's walk. So we get in between 8,000 and 10,000 steps in. That's excuse me, that's more than what I would normally do anyway. Normally I would only do 2,000 to 3,000 steps. So for me, that's extra exercise, extra cardio. It's getting the PE element of school in for the kids, because they're doing some exercises. Speak of the devil, my little boy's just turned up here. yeah, so just keep some exercise in your routine, and just make sure that you are keeping yourself active and you're keeping yourself busy. On another note for that is, the other thing is to watch your diet. So don't allow yourself to think I'm hungry when actually you're bored. So then you go to the fridge or you go to the cupboard and you take out whatever's in there, and then obviously there's not that much in there. Potentially there's not that much in there at the minute because everybody's trying to cut down on what they eat because they can't go out that much. So then you just start eating biscuits, and they start eating crisps because there's things that they last longer, so it's easier to have in the cupboard. So try not to get stuck in that cycle of eating really poorly as well. If you do need any advice on any kind of just really easy quick diet ideas, so like I've got a couple of meal ideas for lunches that are all my meal ideas are generally under 300 calories, and then I've got another section that are generally under 500 calories. So quite nice clean meals that you can make with very little. Most things you've got in your cupboard, and if you want any of those or any information on that, please just give me a call. Just one more thing that I want to touch on if you are working from home, is just remember to stay connected. Remember to keep in contact with your family, with friends, even if that is over the phone. Just remember that there's FaceTime now. So FaceTime is awesome. You've got the opportunity to be able to still speak to family and friends through FaceTime. If you haven't got FaceTime, get WhatsApp. If you haven't got iPhones, get WhatsApp. You can do it on there, you can do it on Snapchat, you can do it on Facebook. There's loads and loads of options. So don't just feel like I ain't got an iPhone so I can't FaceTime. You can do it on any platform now pretty much. So yeah, make sure that you are staying connected, and with regards to social media, don't get too drawn into that whole I need to look at social media and I need to see what's going on, because from a social media point of view, they force you to be like sheep. They force you to herd yourself. One of the things that we have not done is overbought or panic bought. We have been out on a walk daily, and then every 3 to 4 days we've been to there's a local Tesco's, there's a Tesco's, a Co-op and a Spar shop within a 15 to 30 minute walk of our house. And every single day we've been on a walk to or around these, and every 3 to 4 days, we've been and we've done a shop. So we've got two baskets, and we've got whatever we've needed, fresh food or whatever. I have not run out of anything. I was scared at one point I was going to run out of eggs because I only had 2 left, and I always eat eggs. I have eggs every day. But we've not run out of anything. Toilet roll, potatoes, fresh fruit, milk, bread, eggs, nothing. Because everybody went on social media. If you didn't go on social media and you didn't realise that everyone was panic buying, you wouldn't panic buy. But because people on social media were panic buying, everybody then decided that they need to panic buy. So, they're buying toilet roll, so I need to buy toilet roll. So we haven't done that at all throughout this whole process. We have literally just been and got what we needed when we needed it. There is no reason to panic buy, and there is no reason to be like a sheep and follow what everyone says. So from that point of view, with regards to social media, don't listen to everything that's on there. It's a really good tool to stay connected, and it's great, but don't spend hours scrolling through social media and reading negative things and reading what people are putting about, I've got to buy this, or I've got to do this, or such and such has said this, and such and such. Go to an NHS website, go to the DirectGov website, go to a recommended valid source of information if you're wanting information. Don't go to the BBC News or the Sky News or whatever, because they're news, it's news articles. Go to a source. So go to, like I say, DirectGov or NHS, and they will be able to give you facts and figures and information. So yeah, stay connected, make sure that you are getting on with people, make sure that you have got that social element while you're on lockdown. Stay active while you're working from home, get away from your chair, make sure you do give your brain regular breaks. Don't hit the biscuit tin. and do make sure you get lots of regular, nice, good meals. If anyone would like any info on any exercise on YouTube that I've been using, so the yoga or Pilates or whatever, or I'm not going to offer you home workouts because I'm pretty sure everybody in the right dog has now offered you a home workout, but I am going to do a workout this afternoon in the garden. I'm going to video that, so you'll get to see that at some point. Stay safe, everybody, and stay inside. Good morning. So I thought I would do a bit of a video log with regards to a day in the life of isolation, etc. I've literally just woke up and come downstairs. I'm just going to make some breakfast. So eggs and guacamole and some coffee, because I don't like avocado, but yeah, I love a guacamole. I don't understand. So yeah, I'm going to do some work. So I'm going to be working from home, which I have been doing for the last 3 weeks nearly now, so I'm kind of getting used to it. I've got a bit of a routine going, along with the kids as well. So the kids have been working from home with me, obviously, well, when the school's shut down, so they've been following a routine that's worked really, really well. Me and my daughter generally do a bit of a Pilates yoga workout midway through the day, just to keep our mind stimulated and to give us something to do as well. And then we'll go out for a walk in the afternoon to get our exercise in, and then I will probably train this afternoon as well. When my partner gets home, we'll train together, and yeah, there's not much that you can do when you're isolated, but suppose you'll capture it in this video today. Good afternoon. So I've been working all afternoon. Worked until about 12:30ish. Broke off and had some lunch, and then got back to work for a little bit, and then about 1 o'clock we did some yoga. Me and this little chap, we did some yoga. Just to give us a stretch off, something a little bit different, and just to help to relax us, to get ready back into work. So I'm working for another 4.5, 5 hours. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go take a walk. So I'm going to go with my kids. We're going to go for a walk. They've written some letters as part of their homework, work, English, whatever, just to keep the writing skills going. So they're going to post them, because when do you ever write a letter and post a letter? And it's just nice. So we're going to go have a walk now. We're going to go and get a little bit of exercise going, and then we'll come back and get some food. Ciao for now. I'm doing a chicken curry.
Are you?
Yeah.
With the thick sauce.
With thick sauce. Yes. I'm going to use some curry powder. A little bit of curry powder. Chili. Huh? Shaving. Yes. So we have all been at work all day, and we have been out for a walk. We've done our yoga. I have just made a really nice healthy chicken curry fresh for us. So we do generally try and eat together at lunchtime, at tea time, dinner time, whatever you want to call it, so that we can all have a little bit of time together, at least, if nothing else. So yeah, we're going to have this, then we're going to chill out for a little bit, and then me and Stuart are going to go to the gym, which is just outside. So I will log a little bit of that for you guys, and you'll see that shortly. So we're at the gym. We're outside in the garden, and our little gym consists of, so we've got some little dumbbells, we've got some additional weights, so we can add that up to about 10 kilograms each one. We've got some 10 and 15s, resistance band, and a little bench, and then we've got a 25 kilogram dumbbell. And it's actually an old headboard that we had down the side of the house to take to the tip, and makes quite a good platform for doing squats, lunges. So that's come in handy. And then obviously nice big garden, so plenty of room to do any lunges or anything walking that we need to do. So I'm going to do shoulders now. I'm just going to stick it on a time lapse, I think, and let you go that way, and see if we can get a bit of a pump on. shoulders done. So, current situation. I'd say that's a relatively decent shoulder pump. Who said you can't work out well at home? Jing.